Good morning, ladies. So it's actually not well, I mean, I guess it's kind of still morning. It's like 11:30. So it's almost afternoon, but so so far this morning I have done like a few things and I wasn't really thinking that I was going to film today, but then I'm like I might as well film because like you guys might be interested in this. I don't know how long this portion is going to be, so we may combine a couple of days. But I just took like an everything shower. So I like exfoliated and shaved and like oiled down and then put lotion on top of it. So I'm feeling so like smooth and moisturized and just feeling super good. So then I decided I wanted to do a face mask. So I'm using one of the ones that I have in my project Use It Up right now. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know if it's going to focus. Is it going to focus? No. There you go. This mask, no joke, is probably one of my favorite like enzyme masks that I've ever tried. In fact, I know it's my favorite enzyme mask that I've ever tried. It is an enzymatic dermal resurfacer. So it has pumpkin in it, and it has, let's see, it says 3-in-1 intensive skin resurfacer mask. It exfoliates with pumpkin enzyme peels, alpha hydroxy acid polishes, and aluminum oxide reveals smooth, younger looking and radiant skin. So the pumpkin and probably the alpha hydroxy acid, actually, now that I think about it, it basically gets in there and it literally eats the dead skin cells. So it like dissolves them. And then there is like a little bit of a grittiness. I don't know if you can see some of the grittiness. So when I take this off, I'll kind of do like a little bit of like a scrub with it also. This stuff, like, not only does it make your skin super smooth, but like it smells amazing. It seriously smells like you're rubbing pumpkin pie on your face. Like it has the pumpkin, it has like a cinnamony type smell or like cloves or something. It's like a pumpkin spice type smell. It is so amazing. I don't know if you can see though too, like you do get a little bit red as it does its thing. Depending on how red I am when I take this off, I may do a sheet mask afterwards to kind of like calm everything back down. But it says you're supposed to leave it on for 3 to 7 minutes. I've had it on probably about 4 or 5 minutes. So I don't have like super sensitive skin or anything though. So I can kind of beat my skin up a little bit and it doesn't, I don't have like a problem. And it says you can use this 1 or 2 times per week. If I had the full size, I would definitely do it at least once or twice a week, but I only have this little mini guy. I definitely want to get the full size of this though. So I don't know. So that's what I'm up to right now. I'm going to go rinse this off in a few minutes and then I will talk to you at that point. We'll see if I do a sheet mask or if we're going to get into something else. Okay, so I just washed it off and you can see there's a little bit of redness. Honestly, like some of the redness is just around like where I had little blemishes and like on my cheeks a little bit. So it's not like horribly red, but I am going to go ahead and put on a sheet mask. Okay, so we're standing in my bathroom too, in case you guys were wondering. That's like out the door, but okay, so what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to put a sheet mask on. I'm actually going to go in and do like a little bit of extra though. And this is a trick that you can do instead of just like putting on your sheet mask. If you put your oils and serums and things on first and then put the sheet mask over top of it, it actually helps to make the oils and serums soak in better. So I'm going to start off with this facial spray. It's the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. It's the one that's in my project Use It Up. So I'm going to go ahead and mist my face with this first. Okay, and then I'm actually going to go in with my facial oil because I do have drier skin, so this will give it like a little moisture surge. This is the Ordinary's 100% organic cold pressed Moroccan argan oil. Again, it's the one that's in my my project Use It Up. So I'm not going to go crazy with it. Let me see if I can. It's almost empty, so there's a little sneak peek for you. It'll probably be gone when I do the update. So I'm not going crazy with it, but I'm just gonna kind of pat it in. especially on the cheeks, because that's where I tend to get dry, and that is where I did get a little bit red from the enzyme mask. So just patting that in. Okay, now I'm gonna go on with the sheet mask, and I'm going to be using, this is the Dolangen Rose Rejuvenate, and this one is also on my project to use it up. So, and this one's one of those ones that's got like the plastic backing, which honestly I don't care for. I would rather they just put the sheet mask in instead of the backing. I know they do it because they, you know, it's supposed to keep it separated, but once you peel it off, honestly, it just sticks together anyway. But I'm going to show you a quick little trick with this too. When you do sheet masks, if they don't fit well, like if they're not going on and fitting your face shape well, which I'm not sure if this will or not, so we'll see if we do the tricks. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put that on. And go figure, this one actually fits pretty well. I'm gonna show you guys anyway though. If they don't, you can always go in with like scissors and cut. So that this can be like lifted up a little bit more. All right, and get the nose flap down. Of course it's gonna stick. Okay, I mean, it's pretty, it fits pretty decently. So, but you can always go through and like get it to fit better. Like if it doesn't fit in the lip area, you can always cut there. You can cut between here. You can actually put like slits here so that it lays flatter, but this one's actually laying pretty good. So, okay, so this is gonna stay on for like 20 minutes. I always use, usually they say 15 to 20. I usually do the full amount. So I'm gonna go kind of lean back for about 20 minutes, and then after that we will rub the leftover like serum from the mask into the skin. There's probably a little bit left in the envelope. We're gonna use that too, and then I will follow up with moisturizer, and that will be it. Okay, it is time to take this off. Oh yeah, the redness has definitely gone down. All right, so I'm gonna take the packet. And yeah, as you can see, there's quite a bit of serum still in there. I'm gonna get that out. Ooh, there's like a lot of it. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's like quite a bit. Anyway, we're gonna pat that into the skin, kind of rub it in. Because my dry skin loves this kind of stuff. Obviously, I would never be able to do this, you know, like put this heavy of stuff on. If I was going to put on like makeup afterwards, but I'm not planning to put makeup on today because I'm just going to be home all day. So this is totally fine. So the other day I was thinking about like stuff I wanted to ask you guys. So I have two things I want to ask you guys, and you can just like leave the answers in the comments. And these are totally unrelated to like what we're doing here. But the first one was, what state do you live in? You do not have to tell me what town or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, we're not trying to get creepy or anything. I'm just curious, like, what state my subscribers like live in, like where you guys are from. Just curious. And you guys know I live in Ohio, so. And I mean, I'll be like more specific than I'm expecting you. I just want state from you. But I live in northeastern Ohio. So I am like up next to Lake Erie. That's where I am. And then the other thing that I wanted to ask you guys is, what kind of music do you listen to? I was just curious because I was listening to music the other day, and my taste in music is so broad. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys. Like, I don't think that there's a single type of music that I don't like. Like, seriously. I can't think of any off the top of my head. I like everything. Seriously, everything. And in my like CD collection, I have pretty much like something from every single genre. So, but I was curious. I mean, and if you listen, if you're like me and you listen to like everything, you don't necessarily have to tell me everything. If you want to narrow it down, just tell me like what is your favorite type of music. I would just be interested. That way I can get to know you guys a little bit better. Because obviously, you guys know quite a bit about me, but I don't know much about you. So I was just curious. Okay, so that is soaking in. It's getting there. We'll take it down here a little bit. That was a lot of serum. Okay, and then after that, I'm just going to go in with my moisturizer. And the one that I'm using right now is the Aveeno Skin Relief Moisture Repair Cream Intense Moisture. I have used this stuff for years and years and years. It is my favorite. And I think, in all honesty, it's probably for your body. I don't think it's even like supposed to be for your skin. Like, or for your skin. I mean, I think it's supposed to be for your body. It's not necessarily supposed to be for your face, but it works like so well for me. And it is fragrance free. And it is truly fragrance free. You know how some products, like they'll say it's fragrance free, but then it has that like fragrance free fragrance. This is truly like fragrance free. There's like nothing. So we'll just smear that all over. Like I said, guys, I wouldn't be able to do this heavy of like a layer of moisture if I was going to put makeup on. But since I'm just going to be home today, it's all good. This also is like really good for like right before bed. So, it feels so good though. Like my skin from that mask, it just feels so soft, so smooth. Yeah. Okay, that's it, you guys. That was my like, I don't know, masking routine. I don't even know what you would call it, but yeah, that was it. Good morning, ladies. It is the next day. I didn't film anymore after the whole like face thing, but today I am working on doing some decluttering and organizing. My bathroom closet is pretty large, and on both sides of the closet there are shelves, and then also I have like these drawers that I stack. So I'm working on one side of the closet today, and I actually pulled a couple of the drawers out, and I'm going to go through them and just kind of clean them out and organize them. So let me turn you guys around and kind of show you what I am working with. So these are the two drawers. I have the oral care, which is like toothbrushes, toothpaste, floss, stuff like that. And then also the first aid drawer, which I'm sure that there's stuff in there that is probably expired. So let's see. Let's start with the oral care because that's probably going to be easier. Oh, there's an empty bag. What is this? Okay, floss and flossers. Okay, there's a bunch of Kleenex, which does like not even belong in here. Okay, let me pull everything out. All right, everything is pulled out. So I have all that is toothpaste, and then over here we have like the plackers, and then there's also some like regular dental floss. There are a couple of dental like tools, and then I have a bunch of toothbrushes over here. So basically I'm just going to kind of put all of these into these Ziploc bags so that they're organized and easier to find. So just, I don't know, just so stuff doesn't end up all over the bottom of the drawer. And you may be asking, Sarah, who needs this many toothbrushes? But like, I don't know. I just want to be that house that like, if anybody ever crashes here overnight, like, you know what I mean? Like if somebody, like, I don't know, let's say we have a get together and the weather turns bad and people are here and like they decide to stay. I want to be that person that has like everything that somebody could possibly need. Or actually, and this has actually happened, like if, somebody goes to the emergency room and they immediately get admitted or something, and like, so they haven't had time to pack a bag, I can just whip together a bag with like toothbrush, toothpaste, you know, all the necessities and take it to them. So I just like to be that person. So that's why I need this many toothbrushes in my house at once. So this one's done. This was pretty easy. So we have the toothbrushes down there, all of the floss and like the plackers, the dental tools, and then here in the front is all of the toothpaste. And I just pulled, like, there were Kleenex in there, these like small ones, like purse packs. I'm actually going to put that upstairs where I keep my purses. And then I had like this small pack of the like scope toothbrushes that go in a purse, and I'm going to put that with my purse stuff also. So now I'm going to work on the first aid drawer. This drawer is just a complete disaster. There's like so much stuff in here that like I just need to toss. Like this, for example. We don't even have an infant in the house anymore. Like, what the heck? So yeah, this, I need to just like get rid of a bunch of stuff. What I am going to do, I think, what I've decided to do with this drawer is just make it more of like wound care, because I have things like, I don't know, like braces and like, you know, athletic tape and stuff, which is not something that we would be reaching for very often, like hardly ever. Whereas like wound care, you know, things like band-aids, the alcohol prep pads, things like that, gauze, latex gloves, that we're going to be reaching for a little bit more often. So I have all the band-aids like put into the correct, instead of having boxes like these, you know, like these boxes of band-aids, like, because they, I don't know, they're just a pain in the butt. I put them into like Ziploc bags and labeled them. So we have small, medium, extra small, large and extra long, and then special shape ones, so like the butterfly bandages and things. And then I do have like gauze and things like that, the ouchless tape, and then we have one of the triple antibiotic oh my goodness, I cannot speak, triple antibiotic ointments that is not expired. Look at this though, like this is all expired stuff, all of it. So I'm going to have to toss it, and I am going to have to pick up like some calamine spray and stuff. I like to have that on hand, but those ones are expired. We're not going to need bug spray anytime soon. You know, obviously till next summer, but next summer I'll need to pick up some bug spray. Definitely need to pick up some more Vicks, but I won't be getting the baby one since everyone in the house is an adult. Same thing with the Benadryl. I need to pick up a little bit more of that, a fresh tube. And then some of the stuff, like I have these bottles for cleaning. Those were actually, I used the cleaning bottles. That was for cleaning out like the dog's ears and things like that, doing like irrigation. So those I'm just going to put into a box. Same thing with these like bottles. Same thing with the little thing for catching a kidney stone. Hopefully I won't be needing that anytime soon. So those I'm just going to put all of that type of medical stuff into a completely different box so that it's not crowding up this whole drawer and making things hard to find. I have like 9 million sets of tweezers. I did find some more dental tools too, so those will actually go in the oral care drawer. So let me go ahead and start putting all this stuff back away so you guys can see what it looks like finished. This is so much more manageable now. So that's what it looks like now that it's been cleaned out. And the only other things that I am going to put in here, I am going to put the heating pad because I do use this pretty frequently. Generally when I'm on my period, like the first couple of days, I usually have pretty bad cramps. So I use that almost I do use it every single month. And then I'm actually going to keep this in there. It's just like this little tiny ice pack, just in case, you know, for bumps and bruises. So that I am going to go ahead and put in there too. Cotton balls. I had this huge thing of cotton balls in there, and the only thing I used cotton balls for is to clean out my wax melts. So there is no reason for that to be in, you know, the first aid drawer. So I'm just going to put that somewhere else. And then this is the basket of stuff that I don't want to put back in there. I'll just, I think what I'm going to do is start either another drawer or have like a box for this type of stuff, you know, the not everyday type use type medical stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. And this is all the trash. so I can get rid of all of this. And I figured I'd show you guys the finished product. So this is the closet I'm talking about. So down at the bottom we have the first aid, oral care, trash bags and Q-tips. This right here is what I keep my empties in. We have Kleenex in the back, toilet paper, hand towels, and washcloths. And then up here are towels. So this side of the closet is pretty much done. I still have to do the other side. Okay, you guys, so I think I'm going to end this video here. If you have made it this far, thank you so much for continuing to watch. I know this video was like a little bit of a mishmash because obviously yesterday we were doing skincare, today we were doing decluttering, but in all honesty, that is definitely how my life really goes. It's always like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit. It's all over the place. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me for a little bit, and I will see you very soon.